San Antonio Spurs and the Minnesota Timberwolves box score in this one, and the Timberwolves with a nice victory here, 96-88, after the Spurs coming off of two victories, beating the Clippers and the Lakers last week. But right here, we'll go to the Spurs side of things. LaMarcus Aldridge, he had another good game here, 20 points, 9 rebounds. 4 assists, 9 of 21 from the field is troubling, but in this one, he got more shot attempts because DeMar DeRozan, he didn't play in this ball game with a personal reason. So Aldridge, more of the scoring load was going to be on him in this one, and he delivered a good game for fantasy owners. The only thing with Aldridge, I don't know if he's going to play in back-to-backs really this season or whatever the case may be for him, but it was a good game. It was good to see him out there again, and he even added a 3 once. So Aldridge, he'll be fine. And he was a player that was drafted in later rounds of fantasy drafts, and his value's paying off. Trey Lyles, he got the spot start in this one as they shift the lineup around a little, and he's not going to have fantasy value. In 35 minutes of play, 5 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 for 4 from the field. So Lyles, like I said, it was a spot start, and he didn't get the job done. Keldon Johnson, another struggling game here. 33 minutes of play, 3.7 rebounds, and an assist. 1 of 6 shooting from the field for Johnson. So Johnson, I'm still not going to get rid of him. There's going to be up and downs for this young player. And on this night, it was just a down night for him from the field. And he only had 6 shot attempts. So I think he'll bounce back. He's been a good player so far this season. And obviously, Greg Popovich and the Spurs believe in him, that he's been starting this season so far every game. DeJounte Murray, mediocre game. 35 minutes, 11 points, 4 boards, 5 assists, 5 of 15 from the field, 1 for 3 from 3. And Murray, his job's definitely safe. He's going to play a tons of minutes, especially with Derek White once again out 4 to 6 weeks with the toe injury. So pretty much a lost season for White, and this is Murray's time to shine. We know the impact he has. We know the upside. And we've already seen some big games out of him this season. So this one, I don't think it's a big deal. And he'll bounce back. Lonnie Walker, he had a big game in this one. 25 points in 30 minutes of play. 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 9 of 19 from the field. 3 of 7 from 3. So Lonnie Walker, he's going to play a little more as well. When Derek White came back, we thought Walker's minutes will go down. But obviously, White went down after playing only 1 game. And Walker's going to have a role. He's going to start. He's available in a bunch of fantasy leagues. And a guy you should probably go out there and get now that the Derek White news came down the other day. I know he left the game with cramps, but he should be fine. Patty Mills off the bench. He took 19 shot attempts. That's pretty high for Patty Mills. 18 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists in 29 minutes of play, but 3 for 13 from the field. So Mills, he had a lot of volume in this one as well with DeRozan out, taking the 19 shot attempts. But Mills, he does this a lot, and I say it a lot. He's going to have big games where he scores 25, 30 points, and then he'll struggle a few games, and then he'll show up again. But he's just inconsistent, in my opinion, is Mills, and he's a guy I would just keep on the waiver wire. Rudy Gay, 17 minutes only, 4.7 boards and an assist, 2 of 6 from the field. So Gay, these are the type of numbers he's going to put up. If he's not going to have a good scoring load, he still can rebound, and he can help you in steals as well as Rudy Gay. So I would hold on to him. I think just the way this game was going, he didn't play major minutes. And Polchi, Vassell, and Eubanks, they don't have value. Now to Minnesota side of things, Ed Davis got a start here, and Karl Anthony Towns, he came back on Saturday night, but he's not playing in back-to-backs yet. And Davis, he has no value, 6 points, 6 rebounds, but Towns is back, so no value to start with and none at all. D'Angelo Russell, another good game for him in the last week now. He's really come into his own, is D'Angelo Russell. 27 points, 5 boards, 5 dimes for D'Lo. 9 of 21 shooting, and he added 4 threes. So D'Lo, this guy could score the basketball from anywhere on the court. And when he gets going, he's tough to stop, and he could rally off a lot of threes in a row and get to the basket at will. So D'Lo, he's starting to pay off for fantasy owners who were frustrated with him in the first few weeks of the season. Jared Culver, another start with no impact here. 2 points, 3 boards, 4 assists, and he shouldn't be owned in any fantasy leagues. Malik Beasley, a good ball game once again. 24 points, 3 boards, 9 of 18 shooting, 3 of 6 from downtown. So Malik Beasley, he's been pretty good, man, for this Minnesota team. Just the only thing with him is his value going to stick right now with Karl Anthony Towns back and his shot attempts going down, because Russell's going to get his shot attempts no matter what, and obviously Karl Anthony Towns, but Beasley, his shot attempts per game might take a hit, but I would ride Beasley out until we see what happens when all these guys play. Juan Hernan-Gomez, another start for him, 7 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 of 5 from the field and a 3. Hernan-Gomez, he had some good value last week, but now the numbers are coming back down for him. So he's a player I wouldn't own on my fantasy team unless in the deepest of leagues. Naz Reid, another guy, he did play 29 minutes off the bench in this one with 11.7 boards and an assist. But Reid, he's the backup center here for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns, will probably take him a few games to get his stamina back up to par. But Reid, he's a guy I recommended to drop this week. So if you didn't check that out, go check it out, because I don't think he's going to play 29 minutes with Towns there. Ed Davis, he started in this one, but I think Reid, he'll only go 15, 20 minutes a game. But once Towns is 100%, his value is going to be at 0. But I would drop Reid now if there's better options on the wire. Ricky Rubio, another game, and he didn't do much. The 6 assists were good to see from him, but he's not scoring the basketball. He's not giving you any other categories, really, except assists, so he shouldn't be a player right now on fantasy rosters. Agogi, he returned 6 points, 4 boards. He did play 20 minutes, no value. Jared Vanderbilt, 5 points, 8 rebounds in 19 minutes. He's been a decent option the last few games, but I think now with some guys returning here for this Minnesota Timberwolves team, Vanderbilt, he should be put on waiver wire as a lefty. Anthony Edwards, he only played 17 minutes, and it was a horrible game for him, so hopefully he could bounce back sooner than later. 0 for 8 from the field, 6 rebounds and an assist, so hopefully Edwards, the minutes go up. Hopefully the production goes up. And it was just a bad game in general for both teams. A very low-scoring game at 96-88. So hopefully Edwards bounces back. And that was the Spurs and Minnesota Timberwolves spot.